Hello everyone, it's Charles Finch, the greatest villain expert. So, villain number 26. She's trying to take over as Emperor. She is also ruthless. Meet Yzma.
Yzma's back.
Right, Yzma is also a Disney villain. Well, you already knew that. Okay, so Yzma is the main antagonist of Disney's 14th full-length animated feature film, The Emperor's New Groove, and its television series, The Emperor's New School, and the sole antagonist of its sequel, The Emperor's New Groove 2, Kronk's New Groove. She is a hideous old woman who wants to usurp the throne by murdering Emperor Kuzco. She also has a strong but rather dim-witted henchman named Kronk. She is also a rather diabolical, intelligent and manipulative alchemist who concocts various potions and urgents. Her personality. Yzma is seen to be malicious, unpleasant, but comically eccentric, often calling herself beautiful even though all other characters in the series consider her appearance revolting. Yeah, she is revolting. She is a complicated and impenetrable thinker. One example was her original plan to kill Emperor Kuzco, which was to turn Kuzco into a flea, put him into a box, put that box into another box, mail it to herself, when it arrived, in her own words, "I'll smash it with a hammer." Yzma is described to be scary beyond all reason. Yzma's color theme was stated to be purple, being that purple is often associated with evil. Purple is also the color of royalty, showing Yzma's ambition to be an empress. Additionally, purple carries connotations of madness, alluding to her insane lust for power. Her character is also surrounded with animals like snakes and cats, which are considered to be signs of evil in numerous religions throughout the world. Yzma is also seen to have some knowledge in chemistry, but she can also be somewhat unqualified and incompetent with this, as she accidentally uses extract of llama on Kuzco, thinking that it was poison due to mislabeling. Okay. Right. In the original draft of The Emperor's New Groove, Yzma is an elderly woman who seeks immortality and permanent youth by blotting out the sun with the Incan god of darkness, Supai. In the climax, she and Supai met their deaths when Pacha lassoed the sun towards the earth. Despite the film never seeing the light of day, some elements of this film were incorporated into others. Okay, in The Emperor's New Groove. Now, she was originally Emperor Kuzco's royal advisor. However, Kuzco didn't like the fact that she apparently did most of the governing behind his back. So he decides to fire her. Yep. She she was governing behind his back without his permission. Yeah, she is incompetent and revolting as well. Enraged, Yzma planned to dispose of the Emperor and rule the Empire in his place by poisoning him. This backfires when Kronk accidentally mixes up vials in between the poison and a potion that turns the drinker into a llama, resulting in Kuzco becoming such an animal. After Kronk incapacitates Kuzco, Yzma orders Kronk to take him out of the city and dispose of him. The next day, after being informed of Kuzco's death, Yzma arranges a very half-heartedly funeral for him, and quickly concludes it by replacing Kuzco's image with her own and establishing herself as the new ruler of the Empire. When Kronk lets it slip that he let Kuzco live and get carted away by a local peasant, Yzma and Kronk set out to silence Kuzco for good before word can get out that he is still alive. She follows Kuzco into the jungle and finally catches him up with him in her lab. She attempts to kill him and his ally Patcher, but her plan backfires again when she accidentally drinks one of her potions, transforming her into a harmless kitten. At first, she gains the upper hand and grabs the human potion before Patcher and Kuzco could grab it, only for it to be knocked out of her hands into patches when Kronk opened his trap door and crushed her. In the end, she is placed in Kronk's Junior Chipmunks class. She needs to get a new job, you know. Not ruling over the Empire, you know. Well, that's it. And this is one of her quotes. It's brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I tell you, genius, I say.